Hi, good day to you, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the the beginning of Cancer to the mid Sagittarius season. So I've just changed my readings a bit. What I'm going to do is sort of like a relationship reading, you and your partner. So this is going to just be a general reading for you, Cancer. So this may or may not apply to your situation, and if it doesn't, then please just leave that there. Don't force the reading to fit. Just take what resonates with you. Remember that not every reading is going to resonate with you, Cancer. Remember that we are energy beings, and as such, we are different kinds of energy at different times. So let's see what's going on here between you, Cancer, and your person. Okay. This is interesting. See Scorpio energy. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. You could have a Scorpio person around you. We see also Virgo energy. Remember that sometimes it's not about the energy, but what that energy represents. And you've got Capricorn energy as well. So we are seeing here that you have gone through some kind of amazing transformation. Something that's caused you to leave a situation and have to really think very carefully about your path forward. Some of you are contemplating about where it is that you want to be. Some of you could be making financial decisions or wanting to make some changes, maybe move further away, seeing a further horizon. It's almost as though some of you are going through a situation where there's been some transformation in your personal relationship, and there has been some situation with regards to your financial. So it could be you moving away because of work or something to do with your financial situation. There is a change. Your person, on the other hand, is going through their own tower situation. There's a lot of issues, there's a lot of trauma, and I could actually see some kind of a breakup, something that has been very awful, very, very difficult for the both of you. And it's almost as though your person is like wanting to give the situation a second chance, give you a second chance, but also not feeling very well. Could be very caught up with thoughts and ideas, and could also be very blinded to the truth about situations or to what is happening. It's as though your person is in a very difficult place. I see Pisces energy coming through here. Could have been an affair. Some of you could have been, this is the relationship that is coming up. It was an affair that was a very passionate affair, but some decisions had to be made with regards to this relationship. There has to be, some of you may have left this relationship and, contemplating where you are right now and the changes that you need to make. They, on the other hand, have just had this explosion of awareness and truth and chaos, learning things even about themselves. There has been some kind of situation that has arisen where there's been information going back and forth. Maybe this affair has become known, or this affair has definitely seen some ending and some changing and some transformation. So we are seeing a situation when there is messaging. There's choices and options, but there's messaging as well. So we're seeing Seven of Swords coming through here. So Cancer, what's going on with you and your person? What's going on? So we're looking at the beginning of the Sag season to mid Sag season. So Sagittarius is really a sign of, love and affection, and they love to have a good time. But let's see how's the energy affecting you here, because you are feeling very much as though you have to make some decisions and be almost ruthless and really look at yourself. Capricorn energy coming up twice in this reading. Could be in your chart or could be in their chart. Could be a Capricorn person. And definitely some kind of a situation has unfolded here where they are feeling an attraction. Maybe they're feeling an attraction towards you. You are feeling like you need to step away from them. You are feeling as though you need to look at life a little bit more broadly. You need to allow your ideas to flow, but you are causing yourself to be stuck in your situation. Then, on the other hand, they're looking at a happy family situation, a blended family situation. They're looking at creating a lustful attachment almost. They're offering something that's very grounding as well, very family orientated, very financially rewarding. So there is this awareness, there's a spiritual connection, there's some kind of divine intervention here. There's generational happiness, there's a relationship with somebody who's very different, there's a situation here that is happening maybe in some other kind of Cancer situation, some other kind of Cancer energy. Somebody who's been very alone for a long time, very caught up in their emotions, in their situations. See the Libra energy, Justice here. And needing to really confront themselves with regards to where it is that they want to be in life. Somebody could be in a relationship situation, Cancer, with somebody who was very different from them. It could also be like a different culture, a different religion, or some kind of a difference. So there's a different background from yours. But it's a very happy situation, and you're having almost like a generational happiness. And it seems to be either they're finding you very tempting, or it's almost as though they seem to be reaching out to you to actually, create some kind of grounding. It's something that you are finding attractive, but you're so used to being caught up in your head, Cancer. You're so used to also being on your own, and some of you are wanting to try new things and have this faith and this, but it's almost as though a lot of you are just caught up in your head with anxieties and stresses and issues. Virgo energy, you could be so used to being on your own, and this person's energy is, maybe just not what it is that you need right now. You could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy around you. We see Aries here with the Emperor as well. Some of you could be you could just be also like so much the idea of being on your own. We see Pisces energy coming up here, Cancer. So Virgo energy, Pisces energy. We also see water energy here, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So definitely something here is going on. There is definitely there's like many different layers of relationships that are coming up here, many different situations. There's a Virgo person. There's could be somebody that's younger, and some of you are having relationship issues with your situations that are very complicated. Some of you could be in having relationships with in a domestic situation, parents with child situation, child with parent situation where there is some complications. You are feeling very stressed out about it, and you want to be more content, but you are wanting, some kind of movement, some kind of this pride. That is the word that comes to mind, pride. But there's some kind of stagnation, feeling very stuck. Maybe you don't have all the information. Maybe your person is feeling very stuck. Maybe your person's feeling very stuck with regards to some other kind of relationship where there's been some miscommunication and illusion that has come up. There has been some miscommunication with an Aries person, and a Pisces person also could be some kind of involvement. So you could have a situation that has become a bit difficult for you, for your person, and you are trying to be very loving, very supportive towards your person, and you're realizing that you need to allow love to be, the best way to deal with the situations. There could be some outside influences in your relationship with regards to some kind of spiteful, negative energy that hasn't got any kindness towards you, but it seems to be, you've got to be very cautious right now, Cancer, that and be aware that your love cup is very full, so you need to allow the love to flow. And with all your situations, all your relationships, allow there to be some peaceful accountability. And it's almost as though many of you've chosen this road of peace and love, moving forward. You're using that kind of attitude to be peaceful in your choices with regards to your relationships or partnerships, domestic and romantic. There's a lot of love that is flowing from you, and realizing that even though there may be a situation where you or your person may be in a stuck situation or having this energy that just keeps you caught up in illusion, you're realizing that you need to release yourself with love, not allow yourself to become this bitter person, not allowing the wrong kind of thinking to bother you, because you need to know that your cup of love is full. You just need to have patience. There's a bit of hostilities from your person, and you need to have patience and realize that things will happen in the right time. Maybe there has been some conflict, some stuck energy, but you need to know that there are options in your situation, and you just need to speak up, speak your truth. And there is some kind of a hostile defenses are up with your person, and it could have something to do with some kind of a love situation. They're kind of maybe feeling very stuck, maybe not wanting to make any changes, and sometimes it's that responsibility to make some changes and to do, to take that chance. And maybe that person could just be feeling a bit afraid of making changes, and you need to allow yourself to be very balanced with your person, allowing them to feel their comfort and their trust, and knowing that they have what it takes to move on, in their situations, because there's definitely a journey that needs to be taken. There's some, there's this higher connection, this higher knowledge that you need to allow movement to happen, whether you're willing to let go or hold on, or you need to just trust the timing of the situation, whether this relationship is that of somebody who you have broken up with, whether it's a relationship with a parent and child where there's some letting go required. You just need to realize that even though you may not feel ready, a lot of this is about moving forward. Even if you just take one step at a time in your emotional space, it doesn't have to be a physical moving, but definitely, what this one insisted on uncovering treasure, so that was your first card out, uncovering treasure. Now that beneath the surface lies great beauty. So let's just see. This is very feels like a very strange, but it's a very loved-full reading, Cancer. There's a lot of love in the situation. There's a lot of love, and you feel the love flowing, the energy of love. So let's see what else we have here. We have distant thunder, clear the air, and we have voyage of the heart. Once again, it's about you knowing about, what you have to be loving. There's a lot of love within yourself. There's a lot of love around you. But when it comes to difficult relationships and difficult situationships, there are some times where you need to clear the air with regards to certain situations, because there's your friendships, your relationships. There's great treasure, that lies beneath every relationship. And it's not about the financial treasure. It's the wisdom and the knowledge and the knowing. So if there's any misunderstandings with your person, with any misdirected communication, or you need to find, your beauty in that relationship and allow love to flow. It's important that you allow the love to flow, even as it is. And you might be feeling a little bit weary, but you just clear the air with yourself, especially, clear your mind, know right from wrong, know what has to be done, know that you need to make decisions from a place of love, Cancer. So let's draw one more grounding card here for you, Cancer, and get a final message for you and your person. So let's see, what do we have here? Lifting the veil. It's okay to question everything, you know. It's okay for you to feel that if your instincts are saying to you, there's these things that I don't know what's going on here. My instincts are saying this and my instincts are kicking in. You trust that voice. But also make sure that you're not listening to ego, because ego is very much about self-promotion. So make sure that you are listening to the higher self. And if anything is not aligned with the way that you value yourself and your situations and your truth about things, then Cancer, you need to be very honest about things and allow yourself to just align with your personal truth in your relationship and in your situationships. So Cancer, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. And please remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in about a week or two. So please take care until next time. Cheerio.